Hello, in the previous video we show you how to compile and build opencv version 4 using Visual Studio 2017 for 64-bit Windows. In this video we show you some example how to use compiled version of opencv 4 and set up and configure your project under Visual Studio 2017. Just review some information about previous video. We mentioned the opencv 4. We use the version that in the GitHub for August 2018. The new opencv version 4 use C++11 and heavily use deep learning modules, and also several updates for hardware accelerate, and also revise the highgui module and graph API module, point cloud, and track calibration and stereo module. For compiling the opencv version 4 using Visual Studio 2017 under Windows. Step 1, go and download the opencv and opencv contribute from the GitHub. Create a build folder using CMake to generate the Visual Studio project. Then after generate, you need to add the path of the opencv contribute to the CMake and generate again the project. Then open Visual opencv project. The build, debug, and release and install. Then set up the environment variable. Now we are going to show how to set up the project under Visual Studio. In order to not copy all DLL from the opencv, you need to set the environment variable on your Windows. For doing the environment variable, just search system environment variables, then environment variables, and here go to the path, open the path, and at the end you can browse the place that the install folder on Visual opencv appear. Here we go to the build and we go to the install, and here and bin. So you didn't need to copy DLL from opencv to your project. Okay, now here we create a new project. Now we use the console version and Visual C++, open CV4 Visual Studio 2017. We can create another folder inside the opencv. Okay. Okay, now you must change this to 64-bit because we compiled the OpenCV for 64-bit, and you can select debug or release mode. I'm going to show you how to use debug mode, how to configure debug mode, and how to configure release. First, for debug mode, debug 64. After that, right click on the project name and select properties. Then go to Visual C++ directories, include, and put the path for include of opencv. Build, install, include. And for the library, you go and add the library. Build, install, lib. Okay. Now for the C++, the link. For the linker input, you must add the lib files. If you are in the debug mode, you have to use lib file ended with D. So there is a for faster way. Okay. Okay, now we copy this and paste it here. Okay, for the release also we're doing the same. Include and library lib, the folder of lib, and here for the input now without lib, and then without the using for release mode. Okay, it's done. Now we need to test our project. First, we added some header files from opencv copy image. Okay, I copy opencv logo inside my project file. So here the path of my file. The math is like array to store the image, and by the imread you can read the image file. Okay. Okay, now we read the image, and for showing the image we use imshow. And the waitKey to give it time to see the image is in millisecond. For example, this is 10 seconds. Okay, debug and 64. It should be 10 seconds, show the image, then close the program. Okay. Now, because we set also for release mode, we should see the same result.